Hello, world. Um, Welcome to the Drink and Drive podcast. Full disclosure, I haven't been drinking. It's 10 a.m. I woke up an hour and a half ago, so even if I wanted, I didn't have the time to drink. But yeah, I feel like if I want to be funny and open with that joke, I might as well do a full disclosure to avoid any trouble. Um, if you thought that me creating a channel where I post a video every single day just talking to myself was a little wait for today, because okay, this is something I actually do a lot when I'm in the car alone. The alternative name for the podcast was gonna be Alone in My Car podcast. It's not a real podcast, okay? This is a one-off thing or a sometimes off thing. Does it make it a podcast if I do every now and then? I don't know. I don't care. Honestly, that's not the problem. I was saying this is one thing. I'm also trying to avoid looking at my right, because I would hate if people picked up what I'm doing. I am at a point with the project where I'm still not super confident with it. I feel like when I'm around 20 videos, 20 days, it will all make a lot more sense. But yeah, okay. This is something I actually do a lot when I'm in my car alone. That is, I talk to myself and pretend like I'm doing a podcast. That's the gist of it. Let me. And I was like, I have to drive. It's a 40-minute drive now. Oh, this is not gonna be 40 minutes. I don't think I have enough juice in me at 10 a.m. to talk about nothing for 40 minutes. But I was like, I'm gonna drive, so I might as well just record a video in the morning, like I did yesterday, but in kind of different scenario. This is also my first video where I don't wear the ski jacket, but I was thinking the second one I don't have it. I filmed it at home, so yeah, never mind. What to say? I I went to bed very late last night because I was about to sneak into bed, and then I thought about the lyrics for a song that I've been playing with my band for I think 2 or 3 years. It's 2020, so it's more like 5 years. Fuck. But and this song doesn't have lyrics. It only has placeholder lyrics that I wrote when I initially made the melodies. But I never sat down and wrote the full song, or decided what it was gonna be about. And during the years, it almost was about a lot of different topics. And the place all the lyrics are, they mean nothing. They mean nothing. They are about some vague feeling, but they actually mean nothing. I like the symbols that I used. I like the lexicon choices I made, but the song doesn't have any inner meaning, I would say. Then I thought I would write it about my friend's story from my perspective. I will not go into detail. I don't think it's my story to tell, and I think she should tell this story if she feels like it. But from the perspective of a friend, and it was an interesting thought process. It was good mental gymnastic, I think, to try and reframe someone's story from the perspective of a friend that has to just watch, spectate, but I also didn't want to make like, it felt weird writing a song about someone else's story from where you are the protagonist. Like, it felt weird. I didn't like it. It was like, I am a narcissist, okay? I am a narcissist. I wouldn't be making this channel, this project, if I wasn't, okay? I have no problem admitting it. But at the same time, I'm not that much of a self-centered asshole to just go out and produce something like a story about my friend's story a song about my friend's story where I'm the protagonist. So I scrapped that. And this was like a year and a half ago. I do think my band hated me for that, because it was like, guys, I have the topic. Give me a couple of weeks. I will have a draft. And then a couple of weeks came, and then a couple of weeks came, and then a couple of weeks came, and then a couple of weeks came. And yeah, long story short, or long, I guess, I never wrote it. I was like, I don't feel comfortable with this. But yesterday, finally, I had the opportunity to like reflect on what I wanted to be about. And the new song actually feels pretty coherent with the original placeholder text. I know I said there's no inner meaning, like deeper meaning to the placeholder lyrics, but at the same time, I did write the placeholder lyrics with a certain feeling in mind, a certain feeling of impending defeat or something. Let's call it like that. And this new song, I feel like I have to open a parenthesis here. I am not the kind of songwriter that takes it into their hands to offer a solution to a problem. I like to raise problems. I like to express how I feel, but I don't think I am in a position where I can offer a solution to the problems or to the feelings that I raise, okay? All of my songs are written more like, in Italian I would say in corso d'opera. Like, I'm not writing them from a point of in retrospect, in hindsight. I'm writing them in the gist of it, okay? I'm writing them in the middle of the feeling, the situation, the issue developing. And it's more about like, it's about writing a good song. It's about writing something I'm happy with, but it's also like, what I hope to achieve is to have someone reflect about the words that I wrote in a song and to spark a conversation within them. I'm not trying to, hey, this is the problem, this is the solution. Like, I'm not a feel-good songwriter. I don't mean any harm. I don't mean any hate. With that, it's mostly just like, I'm not like, hey, things are shitty, but everything will be all right. It's more like, hey, things are shitty, and this is why they're shitty. This is why I think they're shitty. And yeah, so it's like, okay, yeah, you will figure it out how you feel about it. You might think, okay, you are a dipshit, or hey, you actually are onto something. I kind of agree with what you're saying. And even if you don't agree with what I'm saying, it's like, okay, at least my song sparked that conversation in you, and you developed the position where you do not agree with me. All of this to say that the new song, the new lyrics, still have a sense of dread, doom, defeat. The song's about generative AI, okay? I have been feeling pretty strongly behind closed doors about generative AI. I have been feeling very strongly, but have not expressing it out of closed doors, at open doors. I try to not feel so desperate about it, but I saw this video from the, what would her title be? Programmer, tool programmer, game dev, lecturer, content creator, Freya Holmer. And she made a video about generative AI being a parasitic cancer. And I think that's one of the best videos I've ever watched, because it manages to put into words, into spoken words, a lot of the feelings I've been feeling. I don't want to repeat too many words the word feeling, but that's probably the more apt one. As of late, and I was like, yeah, this is an issue, this is a matter that I feel very strongly about. And seeing someone come at the problem, take on the issue with a very similar perspective to to mine, which goes behind the moral implications of using stolen data. It goes behind the moral implications of using a lot of resources for something that is arguably not relevant. It goes behind the insane arms race and gold race at the same time that has been going on in the past 2 years. It's a way more human approach, because if you think about it, all of this AI generated slop that is like poisoning our lives right now, it is no one made for no one else. It's like there's nothing human about it. Why would we be interested in it? And okay, yeah, she did this video and I watched it. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm not crazy. The fact that she made a video and so much of her position aligns with mine sparked a sense of, you know what, we have to fight back. And I'm not going to pretend like my song will have any impact, okay? I am not going to pretend like it's going to be some kind of manifesto to an anti-Gen AI movement or whatever. But I haven't felt like writing a song, the lyrics to it, a serious song, in so long. And I mean, I have felt like writing about a lot of other topics or issues, socio-political issues. I feel like these crazy times, 2020 to 2024, has not like left us without a lot of issues to worry about. But I am not educated enough to talk on some matter, on some problems, on some topics. And I finally feel like there's a topic where I'm actually, it's not entitled to an opinion. You are entitled to any opinion you want, okay? But it's more like I can speak on this topic without feeling like I'm just rehashing someone else's opinion, and without feeling like I'm producing a half-assed production. And there is something great about it, okay? I feel very, like, this is the first time I feel good about a topic, because for the first time, seeing my position expressed by someone else on the topic, I have a feeling like shit is not all over. Shit is not over, man! Oh my god. Okay. This phenomenon of AI, generative AI, engulfing every single aspect of human life, especially online, but it's creeping out in the real world. And also, I'm sick and tired of pretending like online is not the real world. The internet is so important. It's such a beautiful place. There's also someone telling me like, dude, I understand you're feeling insecure, but why would you drive so fast? It's a 90 limit. You're going 110 minimum. Okay, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh shit, I forgot it. I was trying so hard to not lose the track on what I was saying, but I'm sick of feeling like of pretending the internet is like some alternate reality. There is a lot that we can say about, okay, yeah, this is a place where we can reinvent ourselves. We can live a life on the internet and a life in the flesh that are not the same, and that I agree with. But still, it makes like whatever persona we create around ourselves, or we hide behind, or we just like put on the internet, it's part of us. So whatever happens to them also happens to us. Either that, or you're an incredible actor. You're so good at pretending like things are different things. I don't know. For me, it's not the same. I put so much of myself into whatever I do that even if I play a character online, that character is part of me. But this monster is creeping outside of the internet, okay? It goes beyond just some MAGA crypto bro generating a picture of... you know what, I'm not gonna say. It's too creepy. It's too creepy, I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I mean, you know? It goes beyond that. There's a building, there's the Samsung offices in Milan, where you ride your bike on the bike lane next to it, you turn your head and just say AI written on the wall. It doesn't mean anything. It's not selling a product. It's not accompanied by anything. It's not even like, okay, Android, like the Galaxy S whatever, it has AI. It's not even that. It's just AI with some icons around it. It's like, who is this speaking to? What's the communication behind this? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. So yeah, it's like I've been feeling so much dread and depression about the state of the things, because that internet is like, if it's not already here, if I've not been interacting with bots, I will soon. We will all be soon interacting with bots more than we are humans. Okay, wait, give me a second. All right. Also, I'm not looking when I turn this way. I'm not looking at a phone. Okay. Full disclosure. I'm not looking at my phone. I'm looking at the rear view mirror, which is just above my phone. I'm doing better than I thought. I was very worried that the phone would be distracting, and I will tell you, it was more distracting when I was driving in the city at a higher speed. Is like my field of view. I mean, this is not me. It's like our field of view narrows when you go faster. So it kind of is already in peripheral vision, so it doesn't distract me as much. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so to close the entire topic, I guess, I was going to bed. I was about to sneak into bed. I thought, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna start writing a song. I'm gonna start writing that song. And I finally know what I'm gonna write it about. And it's gonna be this. And so I stayed up until 2 a.m. with my guitar, sitting at my desk. And it felt good. In such a long time, I haven't felt like that. I thought I lost the music. I thought that, okay, I was being cold. I was saying, I thought that the magic was gone. And yeah, it's not. You just have to feel deeply to put things into words and to be like in a place where you are capable of expressing it in a way you're proud of it. I mean, at least for me, you know. I was thinking, oh shit, I'm turning into Machine Gun Kelly. I gotta go through shit to keep writing. Kind of, I guess. Most of the lyrics to the songs that I play with my band were written into a much darker period of my life. So in a sense, I'm doing much better. That's probably the best outcome. But I thought, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to write again. And never mind, I actually can. And I'm happy with what I wrote, you know? It's not like super sloppy. It's not like the small streamer song that I just wrote for fun. Come back home after work, 25. I don't know, is any of this any good for me? It's my friends, OBS, got no plans. I'm obsessed. Tune in and spare your empty sympathy. You know, like this is a joke song. I have no problem writing joke songs. I have a full folder of joke songs that I wrote that in my not even that I wrote, but it's like they're in my voice memos. And I just when I'm around the city, I'm often on my bike and I'm cycling. I'm like, you know what? This sounds fun. You know what? You're not overtaking me, you asshole. This sounds fun. Let's record it. And it never goes anywhere. But that is not the music. I mean, yeah, it's musical, I guess. You're such a piece of shit. I hate you so much. Sorry, I'm talking about the one behind me. I get very angsty when I'm at the wheel. So you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. I need to find an opening so I can move out of the way, and this guy can exude over his security. All right. Oh, okay. That is not music, okay? That is not, I mean, it's musical, but it's like, okay, this is a joke. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not saying all music, let me rephrase what I mean, because I think this might be misinterpreted. All of my music, not all of music needs to mean something. It doesn't mean to convey something. But for me, my music, when I say music, I mean an expressive output where I actually pour myself into. So when I write something that I don't really feel much about, when I write something that is more lighthearted, it's like, yeah, this is musical, but it's not the music that I want to keep playing inside of me, okay? I hope this makes sense. I've never talked about this, so it's like, okay, I'm hungry. I'm driving. I'm trying to make sense of the way I feel in an unscripted manner. So it's inherently not going to be super clear. There's a guy without one of the front lights. I'm going to annoy them for a second. Oh God, the guy also had a crashed car. I'm sorry for the one I had to cut off, but this guy was angry. Was very angry. All right. And that's about it, I think, right? That's about it. It's going to be a 25 to 30 minute video, which is pretty good. At least it makes up for yesterday's. I feel like if we're dropping the ball on the third, we have a little problem. But yeah, that's it. What time is it? 10:39. Very good. I will see you tomorrow. Now I need to wait for a second where I have a little piece of straight road so I can stop the video. I guess we're stuck in this together, you know? We're stuck here. And yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. That's it. Bye.